These bean burritos are hearty, delicious, and perfect for feeding the whole family. With just a handful of simple ingredients, they come together so easily and taste incredible. And stay tuned because I'll even show you how to cook those ready-to-cook tortillas that make breakfast, lunch, or dinner a breeze. Hola amigos! Welcome back to Tex-Mex at Home. Today we're making one of the simplest but most satisfying Tex-Mex classics, bean burritos. We'll start with frijoles de olla and make them creamy refried beans. I'll also show you how to make ready-to-cook flour tortillas that you can usually find in the refrigerated section of your grocery store. In the lower Rio Grande Valley, that's about 4 hours south of San Antonio, you can find these type of tacos at just about every gas station you go. This recipe makes 8 to 10 burritos. For the frijoles de olla, you will need 2 cups of dried pinto beans, 2 teaspoons of salt, 6 to 8 cups of water or enough to cover the beans by 2 inches, half an onion, 6 whole garlic cloves, 2 bay leaves. If you don't have one or some of the last 3 ingredients, you can still make this recipe. For the refried beans, you will need 1 tablespoon of oil, 2 cups of cooked pinto beans, 1/3 cup of bean broth. For the tortillas and finishing touches, you will need shredded cheese, salsa, and 10 ready-to-cook flour tortillas. Now let's cook our beans. We begin by rinsing and soaking 2 cups of pinto beans in 6 to 8 cups of water, enough to cover the beans by about 2 inches. Let them soak overnight. The next day, drain and rinse the beans again and place them in a large pot. Now that our beans are rinsed, we add our onion and we add our bay leaves and garlic. We're gonna add water to cover everything. We're going to cover them and we set our heat to medium-low. And now we're going to let them simmer for an hour and a half. You want to check them every once in a while so that you know that the beans are fully covered in water. You don't want to let them dry out. If you think they need more water, then you need to add water that's hot so that you don't interfere with the cooking. The beans are soft now, so we add 2 teaspoons of salt, reduce the heat to low, and let them simmer. Now that our frijoles de olla are ready, it's time to turn them into refried beans for our burritos. Today we're keeping it simple and easy, but still super tasty. If you'd like to make bacon refried beans, check out our full recipe here. So set your pan to medium heat, and once it's hot, pour in your oil. And now that it's hot, we're going to add our beans. And our bean broth. Now that they're bubbling, grab your potato masher and mash the beans right into the pan until they reach your desired texture. Creamy and smooth, or a little chunky if that's the way you like them. Our beans are creamy and smooth now, so let's move on to my favorite shortcut. These tortillas are already made. You just cook them, and that saves a lot of time and energy. Preheat a clean pan or comal over medium to high heat. It should be hot enough to cook the tortilla quickly, but not so hot that it burns it. Place your tortilla on the skillet and cook one side for about 10 to 15 seconds. You'll see it start to blister. Let it blister lightly across the whole tortilla, then flip it. I use my fingers, but you can use wooden tongs. I won't judge you. On the second flip, the tortilla should puff up beautifully. If you like them a little toastier, like my grandma does, flip it one more time and cook it to your liking. Now let's make our burritos. Spread a big scoop of your creamy refried beans on your warm tortilla. You add some cheese. I like to add quite a bit of cheese, but that's up to you. And then we add a lot of salsa. And there you have it. Homemade bean burritos. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you want more Tex-Mex at Home recipes, hit like, subscribe, and tap the notification bell so you never miss a new one. Now let me try this. I'll see you in the next one. Hasta luego.